Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Yes, we can.
Uh, Thank you all for joining. Thank you for your time. So, briefly, we're going to be looking at the topic that's before us this evening, which is 90 days from now. Where could you be if you started today? So, it's a very good question. And in this lesson, in this webinar, we're going to cover what you can achieve in 90 days if you start today, or where you'll be if you start today. Now, most people overestimate what they can achieve in a week, but underestimate what they can achieve in 90 days. Today's session is about helping you to see what is possible when you commit to learning valuable skills and follow a structured path. So by the end of this session, you have a clear picture of where you are right now, where you could be in 90 days, what it takes to get there, and which learning paths fits you. Right. So last week we talked about the places that some of you say you started, but you quit. Some say they want to start and all that. So this session will help you to give you some clarity. So I'm going to do a quick audience check-in. So let's proceed. Now you're going to type in the chat. When you open the chat, you're going to type what I'm going to list, where best fits you indicate, so we know how we proceed, because we're going to be tackling it by the course of this webinar. So what is the biggest barrier between you and a better career opportunity right now? So the A is, I don't know where to start. So if you don't know where to start, what you want to do is to go to the chat and type A, and you type B if you don't have enough time, and C if you don't have enough money to pursue the career or the tech skill. And then D, if you struggle to stay consistent, you want to type D in the chat. And then E, if you are afraid of choosing the wrong path. So we will address this during the session. So you can drop A, B, C, D, E, depending on where you fall in. If you don't know where to start, if you don't have enough time, if you don't have money, if you struggle to stay consistent, or you're afraid of choosing the wrong path. So we're going to be addressing that during the session. Okay. Thank you, Victory. You don't have enough money. Okay. Waiting for the rest to drop. Yes, in chat. If you don't know where to start, simply drop A. If you don't have enough time, you do B. Okay, thank you, Belikisu. Struggle to stay consistent. Thank you, Akuna. Because you don't know where to start. Okay, so let's proceed. Now, one person said they don't know where to start. The other person said they don't have enough money. And then your third person is saying, I struggle to stay consistent. So by the virtue of this webinar, by the end, you should be able to get a clear part of where you are and how to move from there. Having enough money is not a problem. Knowing where to start and staying consistent. So we're going to be addressing that by the reason of this webinar. So what can actually change in 90 days? Let's take a look at it. What will happen in 90 days? Now, the thing is, 90 days may not change your entire life, but it can completely change your direction. So in 90 days, you can learn a skill, complete practical project, you can build a portfolio, you can gain confidence, you can join a professional community, and position yourself for new opportunity. Small actions repeated consistently state significant results. So small actions repeatedly consistently create significant results over time. So what creates results over time is you staying consistent, building a portfolio, gaining confidence, and all that. When you do all those things daily, you're going to see a change. Right? Your entire life might not change within 90 days because it might be small, but as you build over on, when you learn the skill and you complete projects, then you start building reward projects, you build your portfolio, you're going to get confidence, and you join a professional community like Jentech AI, is going to pursue you for position you for new opportunities. Right. So small actions matters a lot. So the journey from learning to opportunity. So let's take a look at what it takes to get from learning to opportunity. So let's see what's between the gap. Now, here's how most people see tech. They believe tech is when you learn the skill, you get the certificate, you get the job. But that's not how it works. The reality is when you learn the skills, you build project around the skills you've learned, you create a portfolio around it, and then you gain experience, then you apply consistently. After gaining the experience, you apply consistently, then opportunity begins to appear. The certificate is important, but the skills and proof of work create opportunity. So certificate is important, but that won't get you the job which you seek. What will get you the job is the skills you have and proof of work, which is your portfolio. So after you've learned the skill, try building project around it, create portfolio, then the experience you have, put it into your portfolio, then you begin to apply consistently. Now opportunities will begin to appear to you. So don't just get the certificate and dump it somewhere and then hoping that job will come. No, you have to apply consistently, have to build projects and all that. Down below are the available tracks in our Pilot 2 program. And we have the cybersecurity, which is going for 35,000 naira. And I bet this is a considerable price you will ever get elsewhere. Now, AI automation and intelligence system is going for 33,000. Our web development course is going for 30,000. The data analytics course is going for 27,000 naira. And product management is going for 25,000, while the IT project management is going for 22,000 naira. So you can see that all these courses, they are not expensive, right? So someone said you don't have enough money, so you don't necessarily have to have thousands of hundred to get a course. And that's why Jentech AI is here for you. We have a course for as low as 22,000 naira, where you're going to gain the certificates, the experience, and going to build real world projects around it. So we're not just going to bombard you with theories. We're going to guide you to build a project around the skill you've learned. Now, our payment is made easy with Paystack, right? So it's secured and you can pay swiftly. Now, our program is starting by June 22nd, 2026, which is about a week from now. Now, how to choose the right track. So briefly, we're going to look at how to choose the right track. Now, if you want to choose the right track or the right course in tech, what you want to do is to pick a course that is around your area of interest. You pick a course that is around your area of strength. the type of work you enjoy doing, and your long-term goals, right? So what you want to do is you're not going to choose a course because it's based on hype, because people are talking about it or it's trending. No. What you want to do is to choose a course that is within your level of interest, because that will motivate you to learn more. That's within your area of strength, and then the type of work you enjoy to do, and that's based on your long-term goals. So not based on what everyone else is doing. So don't choose a course because everyone is doing it, everyone around you is doing it, the hype and all that. No, you won't go far if you choose that path. But when you pick a course that's based on your level of interest, your strength, the type of work you enjoy to do, and your long-term goals, you're going to go far in that course. So in order for you not to just gather certificates or the paper, work you enjoy doing. So if you're someone who doesn't enjoy coding and all that, you don't necessarily have to choose a course that's around web development and all that, because you're not going to enjoy it. You might give up along the way or something. But when you are someone who like any other thing, maybe um, cyber security, you love data analytics, you want to work with number and all that, you want to choose a course that's around that thing because it will motivate you to go for it. So let's proceed. Now we'll be diving into the questions and answer. And choose the opportunity to ask. So you want to, if you have a question, you might unmute your mic and ask about the courses. If you want to ask about courses that are available, or you want to be clear on what path, what career path to follow, about how you can make payments to get a course at Jentech AI, or about the learning requirement, what it takes to learn, and then about choosing a track. No question is too basic. So if you have any question, you can ask about course, about career paths, about payment plans, about learning requirements, and about choosing a track. So if you have a question, you can unmute your mic and ask, or simply raise your hand and then. Any question?
Yes, please, for the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
for the program, please, what days will we be having it and from what time to what time?
Okay. Sajay, over to you, Sajay.
Okay, thank you for that question. The we are hosting the classes 3 times a week, but the days will be communicated with you, to you in the group. I believe you have already registered, right? So those information
Yes.
will be shared across to you guys, because it depends on the tutor and the student, the time they will be available. So they will pick the 3 days in a week. So 3 times in a week for the 5 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Any other question? So an opportunity for you to ask about courses, career path, payment plan, and the learning requirements. Okay, I believe there's none. So let's proceed. So the next 90 days will pass anyway. So if you start or you don't, the 90 days is going to pass. So the 90 days passing, either 90 days will come and you certified and you have a skill, or 90 days from now, you're not going to have any skill. So it all depends on the choice you make today. Don't forget that we are product of our own decision. So make the right decision today. So the question is, where will you be when the next 90 days pass? So our pilot 2 is starting by June 22nd, 2026. It is about a week from now. Now, if you want to register, you can check us out at jentechai.com/courses. So take note. You're going to take the first step. So you can go to the site and check out the courses to see what is best for you, what is around your area of interest before you enroll. So when you do this, your future self is going to tell you thank you. So start today. So I believe that's all. Any other question?